The energy this week has two major cosmic announcements, and you want to make sure you're ready for them. First, we will have Jupiter, the planet of growth and expansion, go retrograde, as well as Pluto, the planet of transformation and alchemy, go direct. So that's two planets shifting directions. That's kind of huge. Before I get into our daily horoscopes, you're all welcome to go to my links to check out private sessions that you can have with me. Today's energy is coming in cute with the moon in Sagittarius. I'll be honest, it is super fun and lighthearted. But to start the work week, it is not the best energy to get focused. So the sun is going to be working in harmony with Sagittarius, and that brings forward excitement, adventure, taking things lightly. And so it's probably going to be a fun day with your coworkers or just with yourself, very much promoting being outside, getting sun, taking in a walk or two. Let yourself enjoy nature. As we go into Tuesday, the low pressure energy continues, and we're again up to good spirits, ready to see the world, curious about our space. We will have Venus Trines Mars, which is an energy of harmony and collaboration, is promoting accomplishment and feeling like things are getting done in your life. I do want to mention that this is big crush energy. So if you meet anyone around this time, know that that crush is going to be from like 0 to 100 real quick, because we're in the mood. This day, we're also going to have Mercury trine Jupiter, which is again so favorable. This is kind of like you being willing to take the risk and agreeing to something that you normally wouldn't, but feel so good about. This can involve travel, your education, the responsibilities that you take on, as well as the connections that you commit to. Overall, it's a Swagatariously perfect. Now, the conversations get deeper as we go into Wednesday, when the moon transitions into Capricorn and Jupiter decides to go retrograde. Jupiter goes retrograde once a year, every year, and in this case, will be retrograde until February 4th. You want to see your birth chart and check where you have Gemini in your chart. That is the area of your life that is going to slow down a bit and become more slowly paced. Whenever Jupiter goes retrograde, you can expect the momentum of something fun that you have started to kind of slow down and decrease in its promises a bit. This energy could slightly delay up and coming projects. The way I see it is that we're having to reframe our philosophy around it. There's something that we aren't really considering when it comes to what we are building, kind of like tweaking the curriculum of whatever it is that we're setting our eyes to. As we go into Thursday, our outlook is still somewhat practical about these cosmic energies. We're still trying to figure out solutions. However, midday by 3:22 p.m. PST, we will have the moon oppose Mars, which could feel very frustrating and tension-filled. And this is because Mars is currently leading everybody through its intuition with being in Cancer. And so we have a certain feeling and vibe we're looking for whenever we do something. And the moon is saying, bitch, I don't care. You just got to do what you got to do. And so that can bring in a little bit of tension that will roll over into Friday. Friday will reveal a lot. We're going to have the moon in Capricorn, and Pluto is going to go direct. Okay, so this is a huge deal. Pluto has been in Capricorn for the last 16 years, and we're going to be looking at the last couple of weeks of him ever being in Capricorn again. That's 243 years of this energy that will not repeat itself. I cannot stress how much you want to integrate this energy. Integration means that you understand the fundamental lessons and karma that was being taught to you or worked through you during this time. And the reason you want to do this is because as soon as Pluto goes into Aquarius, you're going to be on a completely new assignment for 20 years. It would be ideal not to go into the Pluto and Aquarius energy with pending energies from Pluto and Capricorn. So if you can finish that out, take some time to do that. And if you need help with that, I literally made this workbook just for this transit. The transformation of Pluto from Capricorn to Aquarius, it's $7 on my bio. The best buy you could do. Honestly, not even trying to push things out, but you want to look at your rising sign in this workbook and answer all the questions that are in that book in relation to your rising sign. It is the difference. Sometimes you just need something to pull out that information and just clear it up for you a little bit. We literally only have 42 days before Pluto goes into Aquarius. And then after that, I will be taking this down from my website. In any event, you want to see where you have Capricorn at 29 degrees in your birth chart and see if you have a planet around it, even through the cardinal signs, Libra, Cancer, Aries at 29 degrees. You also want to check if you have energy trining it in Taurus or Virgo or in Cancer and Scorpio. Something to keep in mind about Jupiter and Pluto shifting directions is that not everybody's going to feel this personally. Some and most people will see this out in the world stage and through our environment versus it taking effect personally to them. So don't worry if you're just kind of passing through the week. Consider yourself like Saturday. I feel that we are going to feel like the future is here. The moon is going to go into Aquarius. And so we're going to have a very distinct taste in our mouth that the past is in the past. Like there's no going back. There's no going back. We either go forward, move forward and apply ourselves forwardly, or we're going to kind of drown and sink in this sinking ship. Okay. And I think that it's worth it to pay attention to what comes up through us, around us, because like I said, Saturday is a day to be future focused and kind of wrapping our minds through the world is changing. We're getting older. Ascension is happening. Now, how can I be on the advanced side of this? Oh, I love the way I said that. Advanced side. It's kind of like the honors class. Like you're signing up for the honors class. Like you could put me through Sunday, we're going to wake up to the moon still in Aquarius. Now, for those of you who are stubborn the day before, you're going to have a breakthrough on Sunday with Mercury squaring Pluto. That is not easy in relation to our perspective in our minds. We are forced to alchemize. We're forced to get that sticky tension that has been with us for the end of the week and alchemizing it into something different. So basically, this is our last chance, our last day of the week to really get into the mindset of new patterns coming in. I say this because the moon tends to represent our habits and the sun brings things to light. And so when we have this square happening through the whole week where the sun is trying to bring up issues that we're too comfortable with and things that we have to start like loosening our grip to, and we don't do that, the universe is not just going to let us go back to sleep. It's going to reinforce like, this is the change, honey. This is the change, okay? This is the change. Towards the end of the day on Sunday, the moon is going to go into Pisces, which is a lot more watery, intuitive, and relaxing. I definitely recommend on Sunday night to end it with a good bath. We owe it to ourselves to release the requests of the entire week. And so you should really draw out a bath, a nice chamomile tea for you to settle in and get ready for the week ahead. If you find this information useful, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions, also let me know. My name is Briasa Mai, your karmic astrologer, and I'll be here every single week.